At first it was kind of like a shock, but it was also excitement. I had never really won a competition or a giveaway of any kind before, so it was kind of like I don't know how to react to something like this. And then my wife was super excited for me. She was probably more excited than I was at the time. My family moved here in 2020 with the Marine Corps. My wife got stationed on Camp Pendleton. Yeah, I joined the Marine Corps straight out of high school in 2015, and then my wife joined in 2017, and we met in 2018. We worked on the same compound, saw each other every day, and it was kind of like a love story at first. We met in the pouring rain, helping each other. She was struggling with the truck, and I just kind of helped her. And then we just started seeing each other, and a year later, we got married and had a daughter and bought a house, and then we moved, and a year after that, we adopted our son out of a hairy situation for him. But my wife was there when he was born, and my son and daughter grew up together. They're only 3 weeks apart. So they've known each other since birth, and we didn't want to see him go into the system, because that's not a good life all the time. So we wanted to protect him from that, and we're capable of giving him a good home. So that's what we did. He's been with us. We've been through some traumas and therapies and stuff that we're working on still today. And then last year we decided that we're going to have another daughter or another kid. We didn't know at the time, what our plan was or, what we wanted to have. But we had a daughter, and she came 3 months early, 27 weeks, and she was 1 pound. Yeah. She spent 4 months in the NICU, and she came out of the NICU. She's home today. No medical issues, no surgeries, nothing really to worry about, which we're really thankful for, because we know there's a lot of things that can go wrong with NICU babies. Yeah, so when we moved here, we picked her up on our move. So she was living in Missouri, which is where my wife is from. And she was in a rough situation with her biological parents. Some abuse and, trauma going on in the house, and we decided that she doesn't need to be there. No one's gonna, they let us take her, So we took her in because we had the space, and we knew that she was gonna be much happier and probably, have more of a successful future if she came with us. And there's a lot of stuff for, especially a small growing family. There's a lot of heartache and a lot of struggle that has happened with us, but we've made it through pretty unscathed. No serious repercussions as what we've done, and everything's been pretty smooth sailing relatively as far as the things that we have taken on. It's been successful for us.
My name's Denise Tamlin, and I definitely was nervous because I had no idea. Like, I was talking to her on the phone, and she was saying, we still haven't picked anybody. So I was nervous, and I didn't know. I had no clue. So when she did tell me, I was very emotional. And then she showed me the whole room, and I started crying. Something that I definitely didn't expect, and I'm very grateful for. I've been working with the Friendship Shelter for 5 years for the homeless. We have a shelter in Laguna Beach. We have a program in Laguna. We house the homeless. So even prior to that, I was helping the homeless on my own. I'm dedicated to it. I want to hopefully do this for the rest of my life and, get into other programs, but I've been doing this for like a long time. A lot of my clients don't know how to live in a home. It's been a while, so we're there to support and kind of be the liaison between the landlord and the tenant. I've worked in benefits for disability too, so I've kind of have different roles within the last 5 years. So, as you know, there's so many homeless people, so many, and it's just thinking. And I used to go to San Clemente Gym, and then I would walk around, and I got to meet a lot of homeless on the street, and I would just talk to them. It touched my heart, you know. I would make little packages with like socks and toothbrushes and toothpaste and just like wipies and basic needs, and I would keep them in my trunk. And when I would see a homeless person, I would give it to them. It's amazing to see someone that's been on the street and now they have their little home. You know, it's just it fills my heart. Like, I don't see any other job like fulfilling that for me. It's just it's a miracle to see people their lifespan, you know, be 5-10 years more because now that they're not on the street, you know.
Well, I grew up without really any motivation or teaching as far as dental health goes. My parents did not enforce it. It wasn't something that I was taught. So I went 18 years without really caring and taking care of myself. So when I joined the Marine Corps, they fixed my teeth the best they could, but they were Navy dentists, and as far as they go, it's more about getting you deployable versus making your teeth pretty and looking good and getting your confidence back. It's more of, let's put Band-Aids on it and make it okay. And, you know, after I got out of the Marine Corps, the stuff that the Marine Corps put in started popping out or chipping away, or just the teeth next to the work that they did started to go because they didn't do any work to them. They only focused on the one tooth that was there. So yeah, I came in here to try and get an idea of what it would take and all that stuff, and it wasn't a shock because I knew how bad my teeth had gotten, and I knew that it was going to take a lot of work. But when I got the initial, hey, it's going to cost this much money, and this is what your insurance covers, which insurance does not cover a lot, it was kind of like I can't do that right now. You know, I have children that they're the priority, and I need to, you know, step back from that and to kind of focus on them versus myself. And then my kids started to notice, like, we brush our teeth, but like, why do your teeth look like that? And, you know, children are really good at humbling you and pointing out the flaws. That's when it hit me, like, you know, we are teaching them to do these things, but they can see that I haven't done it so long, and they tell me like, oh, you should brush your teeth so they look better, you know, and they don't know. So it's kind of like, you're right, I should kind of take care of myself more. And so that's why I've been getting back into it. I'm gonna cry now. I'm looking to gain, I mean, more than a couple things really. My confidence back as far as showing my teeth, because I've been hiding my smile and, you know, not laughing as much as I do. I'm a very happy person as far as people know me, and I tend to smile a lot, and not having nice teeth kind of takes that away from me, and I don't like it. And it's kind of going to help me show my kids that it's not too late, and it's not, you know, it's not something that you should take lightly, but you won't have to go through all the struggles that I've had to go through to get a nice smile, versus if you take care of it when you're younger and, you know, kind of keep the responsibility up. Because I've only recently taken the responsibility of taking care of my body and my dental health and physical health overall, and it's a game of catch up that you shouldn't have to play.
Throughout the years, I probably grinded them down. When my kids were little, I didn't put my teeth as a priority. I made sure that they were going to the dentist, but I was like working, you know, trying. When you're a busy mom and your kids are little, you're not, I don't know, maybe this is just me. I just didn't put it as a priority. And at that time I had beautiful white teeth. My teeth weren't, you know, grinded down. There's a big difference. And so I kind of like look back at that and I'm like, I remember like being more proud of my smile because it looked pretty. And I love smiling, but a lot of the times I find myself like, laughing or whatever and kind of covering my face. The two things that I look at when I notice someone is their eyes and their teeth. I do want to be proud of my teeth. I want to be able to be confident in my line of work. You gotta smile. You gotta go in and cheer people up. A lot of these clients that I have, they don't have family, they don't have friends, they're lonely, and a lot of times I'm coming in to do an inspection. They don't want to see me because I'm inspecting their unit, and just keep a smile on my face. And like, that is so simple, but it's so important to give that. You can like brighten someone's day just by like, if you see them and they're really sad or they're like frowning and you're the cheery one, it kind of flips their day, being their light, and cheer them up. So that's, I've seen what you guys done before and after, and it's amazing. I don't even know. Like, I just feel like that would be amazing. I wasn't expecting that. This is such a, Christmas gift, birthday gift, everything gift to me, because I know it's going to transform what I already have,
Just the pretty smile, the confidence that it's going to give me is going to be pretty life-changing for me, because like I said, the hiding my teeth and smile have been pretty dominant lately, and I'm ready to get rid of that. I'm ready to smile and be happy, and I'll be able to look at my wife and kids without worrying about, are they looking at my teeth or judging my dental health. And so being able to have a good view and a good look as far as other people go is going to be really, really nice. New teeth and new smile is definitely going to open the window for jobs in the future, because I do plan to go back to school and get a good job as far as providing for my family, especially when my wife gets out. It'd be a good new outlook, especially because job hiring process, they want to hire someone that looks presentable, looks nice, especially in a professional setting. So yeah, the timing is pretty perfect, because over the last year I had really been taking dental care and physical care into priority. It just kind of lined up perfectly that I'm getting a new smile. I don't want to do anything to ruin it or risk any kind of bad things happening to it. I want to keep it as long as I can and keep it as nice as I can. I've never come into one of your offices and felt judged or out of place, really. I've felt very welcomed, and it is what it is. Like, we're gonna help you through the struggle, and we're gonna fix you up properly. So I'm a little nervous, but I think I'm in good hands. Honestly, I've never had someone take an interest in me as far as like the Marine Corps, but their interest is as big as what you can offer them. So it's really nice to have a group such as the studio helping me and and giving me the gift that they are, and it's really nice.
But I trust the dentist 100%. I know that they're gonna make the teeth look beautiful. I have all my confidence and faith in the dentist. I know you guys do an amazing job, and now I'm like excited to go to the dentist. I know that sounds weird. I'm like excited because then when I leave, I'm like, look at my teeth, they're so clean.
Nice. It's almost overwhelming, but it's easy at the same time. It's nice to have something good happen from people who don't necessarily owe it to you. So it's really nice.
Hello, welcome. Oh, wow, look how amazing this looks. Oh my god.
amazing.
Thank you. I'm already like posting pictures. Love it. Thank you guys. Thank you.
You want to see it now? Sorry. They look like they're your smile.
My dad has been like telling me like, oh my gosh, your teeth, they look so pretty. Like they look so natural. Yeah. I'm like amazed. Thank you so much, you guys.
I'm just so blessed that we get to do this for you because you're so deserving.
I don't even cry.
It's okay.
Thank you.
It's okay.
It means a lot to me. This has been like a long process, but it's like night and day, like night and day.
And ready to get it going because I've been looking forward to it. My nice new smile and kind of a new me.
And then once you get to the bottom, please print your name, sign, and today's date.
So this is the case that we are getting ready to transform. As you can see, in desperate need, but the good news is we are going to be able to save pretty much all of these teeth and make them beautiful at the end of all this. It's a very special case, a very deserving young man who has been in desperate need of full mouth dental care for a very long time. And I'm excited because I truly believe what we're going to do today is going to change his life.
And other doctors you haven't met yet, Dr. Winters and Dr. Quinn.
If we can spend one appointment each with you, we can probably get all of the active cavities. So everything that's causing like all the black, the staining, all of the breakdown of the teeth, we're going to take those out. These are both your wisdom teeth. We'll probably have him get those out before we do the final rounds too. Okay.
Wow. That's a big difference.
Well, I'm gonna take it's a good sign. I hope so.
Oh yeah.
You've been waiting a long time for that.
It's a big change.
Yeah.
I like it.
What we don't want is those spaces suddenly to open back up,
Right.
and you have no way to hold everything in place.
Okay.
So we're going to take a scan, we're going to make you some retainers, and so that way you can at least sleep in them at night. We'll make sure that everything stays protected and everything stays this nice and straight.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's going to be a different level of confidence and just kind of, knowing that people aren't looking at my mouth in a bad way or anything like that. So it's kind of exciting. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.